Oh, it was a fun comeback to watch, but we're about to get in for AKU Valorant versus Elysium, moving in onto Haven, and we're gonna get in onto that map overview, get to check out our map with 3 different spots, and we've seen some weird pushes come out on Haven.
Yeah.
A lot of teams don't really have success around B.
Yeah.
And that gives a lot of teams the option to just leave B open because teams haven't really figured out how to. I mean, some teams have figured out how to defend B, but the
Right.
teams that haven't, I mean,
It's
just
awkward.
kind of it's really awkward to watch
Yeah.
sometimes. It's painful to watch.
One of the things that's simultaneously like my favorite thing and least favorite thing about Haven is B, but the way that I'm thinking of is when teams kind of fake that B push and like rush right through it, straight on over towards A. It's like this weird like mix-up sometimes that we see where teams will just simply rush forward through B mid, overwhelm whoever may be holding that right side corner, and then continue the momentum, continue the train of pain all the way on over towards A. So yeah, sometimes B is simply just a gate for teams to get through to A. So we'll be seeing how these teams approach this multi-shaped map here with the 3 sites. It's certainly a lot of opportunity for, I would say, abnormal strategies and pushes.
Yep. Lineup here for Elysium have the Cypher, Jet, Phoenix, Sova, and the Omen.
Yeah, looking on over at AKU, we've got Reyna, Raze, Sova, Omen, and Cypher. So,
Love that melee.
yeah, once
So
the
good.
oh, the bonk.
Yeah, bonk.
I love that's how I can only refer to it is the bonk.
The bonker.
Yeah, it gives people a good bonk.
Vin Cutie in a little peak battle here with this Raze, but Get Greedy living up to his namesake, gets one, but gets wiped out. Just underscore, not able to find that head, and Spoog gets himself a second kill.
Spoog. That's going to be a lot of fun to say. Spoog sending out the utility as AKU look to execute onto this A site, but Elysium have got themselves in position here to start pushing through this defender side corridor. Spike will go down here for AKU. Oh, but that's a massive shock dart.
Oh,
and the follow-up
man.
from JP2 gets AKU in a 2v3 now, but the spike did go down for them, but Clay gets absolutely overwhelmed. Havik does what they can before going down to Kairos. Elysium with a succinct defense to start off round 1.
Yeah, pistol rounds are always really fun to watch because you just get some shenanigans coming through. There were a couple times there where if AKU just found some better cursor placements, they probably could have made some stuff work there, but good blinds coming through, good use of the utility, and a good first pistol round coming out for Elysium.
Yeah, Elysium looking strong here. It doesn't look like AKU is going to try anything funny here in the second round. No 4 spy coming out for them. Elysium, 3 Spectres, 2 Ghosts. Expect just underscore and trying to save up those credits for the op in round 3 or 4. We'll see what Elysium can get done here. Now AKU exploring their options. B mid could look to go over towards C through this garage area, but Vin Cutie right around the corner to greet them. Already finds big damage to start this one off.
Paranoia coming out in onto Vin. He does have that Spectre, but won't be able to guard that P coming in. Oh, Havik trying to get a satchel in onto Spoog. In onto Get Greedy. But Spoog taking him down there. Kairos finding the spike, and this is not looking good for AKU Valorant here.
Yeah, AKU just have to be happy that they at least found a kill in this round. May be able to find 2, but here comes JP2 lurking around the corner. Oh, they will find 2, just underscore and gets a little too greedy there, but now just 1 member of AKU. But some decent economic advantages there for AKU, getting 2 members of Elysium down, as well as the spike. JP2, though, closes this one out calmly and coolly, checks the camera for I don't know why, and starts the defuse for Elysium. Elysium, their 2nd round in a row.
Yep, but we've talked about before, 3rd and 4th round is where things really start to come through for these teams, especially on the back of these Vandals and Phantoms coming through. Have to see now that AKU Valorant has those in their hands, what they can do with those. And things not looking great in terms of weapons here for Elysium.
Yeah, just underscoring decides to go over towards the Phantom to kind of help even up the firepower discrepancy here. Get greedy though. He's got to buy something eventually, surely. I don't think he'll want to just stay on that classic, but get greedy. There he goes. At least picks up the ghost, but you might argue he should have been greedier. Just underscoring gets some decent intel onto Miko there. Miko doesn't get too aggressive with the push, does give some intel once again over to just underscoring. Elysium pushed up very aggressively here towards a long. AKU though already found some damage there.
Vin Cutie took a ton of damage, able to throw down the fireball, get some sustain back up there, but they really reduced the amount that you can heal off of that.
Yeah, it doesn't get the full health bar back, only brought back to 66 HP, no armor as well. So Vin Cutie in a tough position here to start off round 3. AKU exploring their options across the map. Here comes Marty with this push up onto B. Kairos, if he's not careful. And the spray through, I don't think will work there.
I think that, I wonder if that smoke denied the leer.
That's a good question. I think it would have. And
oh
but
man,
regardless,
Marty finding 2 kills to start us off, but just gets headshot by just underscoring.
30 seconds left.
Kind of a dicey round for Elysium. Somehow staying alive with the help of just underscoring, but now AKU rather with the spike down. And the numbers advantage here will be tough.
Oh my goodness.
And it just gets tougher.
Wallbang headshot coming through there for Clay, but just underscoring doesn't care. Gets himself a headshot before he drops. Miko falls also. AKU Valorant find their rifles, find their first win, only dropping 2 members in the process.
Yeah, and so far things shaping out quite as much as you would expect them to after that pistol round. Elysium got that second round there, but AKU with the rifle advantage going into the 3rd round, get that 3rd round. Now we have the teams on equal economic footing. We see, it will be interesting to see how this one plays out. AKU once again with the spread offense here.
Yeah, it's actually interesting to see everyone on Elysium opting for Phantoms here. There's a mix of Phantoms and Vandals on the side of AKU, but everyone rocking the silenced rifle here on Elysium.
I saw, I think this might have been on Twitter, but some discussion about when you're deciding to use the Phantom or Vandal, just keep CSGO rules and use the Phantom on defending, Vandal on attack, little CTT action there. So Elysium maybe staying true to that philosophy there with the 5 Phantoms, you know, saying, hey, we're counter-terrorists, you know, we're taking the silenced rifles for this one. Marty, though, on the attacking side with the Vandal, with the AK-47 from the future. Marty pushes up so aggressively here, not spotted out quite yet by Elysium. Just underscoring, they're in a position to greet them, throws down the smoke and backs away. And it may have been the right call as AKU send all of their members over towards A site now. JP2 with no vision there to stop them, and it looks like Spike will go down here for AKU.
And teleport actually came through into hell there for AKU Valorant, so they have a bunch of members in on A now. Elysium on the back foot, have to figure out how they can do this retake. Blades getting popped by just underscoring.
JP2 finds the first kill of the round, takes down Spoog. So now a 5v4 here for the defenders, but the time working against them. But Get Greedy gets the double kill, and now AKU, only 2 members remaining, have to make a bit of a miracle here. Clay forced away by the fireball, finds the kill onto just underscoring. Can he find 2? He does. Can he find 3? He does. Can he find 4? No. The defuse goes down. He does find 4, but the round goes on over to Elysium.
Yeah, they knew they had those 2 members caught in the corner there over near ramp, so they just forced the defuse while they distracted with the other 4 members. He's able to pick up all 4 there, gets himself his ultimate, but oh man, Elysium able to find that defuse there. Great retake coming through there for Elysium.
It just goes to show you've got to stick the defuse. You've just got to hold it and believe. Elysium showing exactly that. Get themselves once again with a 2-round lead here. AKU.
Oh, they're moon booting over at C, grabbing the point. Oh, and
Get greedy.
living up to his namesake. Clay picking up that kill, but Hunter's Fury getting popped. Clay popping his also. Oh, man.
Found big damage with that second shot.
And that was onto
there.
his teammate.
Oh no! I didn't even realize hit his teammate full in the face there with the Hunter's Fury. AKU off to a rough start here.
Oh man, he's at like 5 HP because of his teammate.
Literally, I mean, he ate that Hunter's Fury. I mean, it was all encompassing there, so.
Wow, we see people kill themselves with the showstopper, but you rarely see them almost kill their teammate.
With a Hunter's Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah, difficult position for AKU. Regardless, they do get the spike down and get themselves in some confident positions here to defend it from Elysium. Elysium forced into these tight corridors, now have to push forward as time works against them. And here comes Spook, gets the first, gets the second. Spook peeking around the corner, looking to close this one out.
What?
Gets the triple kill, and the last remaining member of Elysium has no time remaining.
That was massive for Spook, has 5 HP, able to keep himself alive, keeps that rifle in his hands. And AKU, they have that rough Hunter's Fury to start things off there for Clay. Almost gives us the first friendly fire kill we've had at VSS. I don't think we've had one on stream before.
Yeah, I mean, it would be pretty difficult.
I think we've had like a meme kill with like someone killing their teammate
at the end of a half.
At the end of a half or the end of a round.
Sure.
But we've never had like an accidental friendly fire come out.
I mean, it's pretty cool to have that happen and still get the round anyways.
Yeah, really good there. Really good play coming out. Miko not having a great play, but he can blame that last round on the fact that his teammate hit him with the ultimate.
And he didn't just like graze him, because you'll see that happen, like someone kind of just nicks their teammate, you know, on the elbow.
No, he ate that.
Yeah, he just like shot him with it, like straight up. Just aimed it at his head and pulled back on the bow, but AKU get the round regardless, and they get themselves a confident spike plant on the C site as well now. So Elysium on the save round already in a disadvantage to start this round. Pretty much nothing doing despite being in a 5v5. Not much they can do here to stop AKU from tying it up at 3 apiece.
Yeah, they may be able to find a kill or two here on the exit, but look at that defense coming out from AKU. Look at the mini-map. Look at all. I love that we can see the angles of view. Look at all of that red covering up C.
There's a fair amount of crossfires set up for AKU, and Elysium won't even challenge this time around. They may try to get some exit kills here from Underscore and see what he can do. No. Gets sprayed down, maybe a little too optimistic there with the dash and classic. And so now AKU make it 2 in a row, tie themselves up here at 3.
If he had a shorty, he might have been able to find himself something there.
Sure.
But
the right click, not as powerful.
Yeah, dashing into 5 with a classic isn't going to...
It's bold.
Yeah, it's a bold strategy.
It's very courageous, I would say. But effective is a whole nother discussion. So Elysium now, after starting out this match with a really strong 3-1 lead, now finding themselves here on the back foot. Game tied up. They do now have rifles in their hand once again. See what they can make with it. AKU, though, don't look to greet this stack of Elysium on the C site. Have sent their members over towards A and B for now. That may play to Elysium's downfall, but they have sent over the rotate, now more spread out.
Marty here on B. He's done the same B push a lot, and he's gotten rewarded from it, so can't fault him for trying it a bunch, but does get taken down by Kairos there. Big kill coming through to start off the round for Elysium.
Yeah, that's really important for Elysium. It really forces AKU to center their attack onto one site. They won't be able to get a clever flank around this time around. Here comes the run it back from Vin Cutie.
He popped it on C, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's not going to find anybody as the execute from AKU now comes onto A site.
And he actually just wastes time being able to get over to A, because any progress he makes over to A just immediately gets taken over when that ultimate comes through. But just Underscore able to get a kill. 3v4 now, AKU Valorant. Get greedy, gets a big kill there onto Spook. 2v4 now, AKU on the back foot. Oh man, gets the falling kill there for Clay, but he's in a difficult spot now. Might want to run himself away.
Get Greedy picks up their 3rd kill of the round, and what important kills they were. Stopping the spike from getting planted did Get Greedy there towards the end of the round. So Elysium, after dropping 2 to AKU, retake their lead now, 4-3.
Yeah, looking good here for Elysium, but they need to focus on shutting down these members of AKU Valorant. Marty TF is such an effective Reyna. We've seen him on stream a bunch. We've seen him pop off so much. So it's really good that they're finding these lucky kills onto him at the beginning of the round.
Yeah, Marty TF maybe being a little too aggressive here to start out this first match. We'll see how they adjust, but aggression is certainly the name of the game here in this round.
Yeah, there can only be one person named Get Greedy, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a big push coming out here for AKU Valorant. They lose one, but able to get one on the backside. Marty TF gets one before he drops. A big collateral kill coming through for Clay.
Clay finds big damage on the defenders there, now leaving Elysium with just 2 remaining, and you might as well call it 1.5. How low they're brought, but Get Greedy evens the score, takes down Spook, and now Elysium within a shout of winning this round.
Kairos at 16 HP.
Remaining.
Oh, just gets killed through the wall, and a good round coming out for AKU there. Really aggressive take onto the A.
Yeah, they caught Elysium off guard there.
And I think Elysium really needs to focus on shutting down Clay here. He's been so good. And that collat he found to start the round off was just beautiful.
Yeah, really important stuff from Clay, putting an early stop to the retake, and now Elysium in a bit of disarray economically. It's going to be a Guardian buy coming out from Kairos, a stinger for Get Greedy, as well as Vanguard, and then just the Sheriff there. See how this pays off. Oh, and already not well, but just underscoring gets the revenge kill onto Marty TF. So still an even fight here numbers-wise, and yet still as the bullets fly through mid, the kills start rolling through. Now a 3v3, and AKU sends all of their members towards A. They may have been able to catch Elysium off guard after that initial firefight. Elysium realizing that no one is coming to visit them over on C site as the spike goes down for AKU onto A. Now Elysium forced into the retake, but they do have some healthy health bars though, not a lot of armor remaining, weak guns as well. Have to be a team play coming out from Elysium if they want to win this one. Here comes Just Underscoring.
Has information on Just Underscoring. Miko might be able to find a kill here. Hunter's Fury gets popped here for AKU. Oh, wow.
Oh, JP2 though gets the double kill with the Guardian, finds 2 headshots, the first early on and the second to close out the round, and Elysium, despite the economic disadvantage, find themselves a thrifty win, retaking the lead once again.
Yep, and grabbing themselves some rifles for their trouble, so you can't complain about that one.
Yeah, and AKU able to get a few rifles here, but starting to become a wary situation for them. Not a lot of money left in the bank. So Elysium with an opportunity here. If they can snuff out this round from AKU, they can close out this first half with a lead.
Yeah, that was actually really smart of Just Underscore in there. You saw him throw the knives there before he finished the defuse, because he wouldn't get any ultimate charge point off of that with the knives still remaining. So might as well get that extra point. Some good little tricks. Wow, big kill coming through there for Clay. You can't even fault Get Greedy for that one.
Situational awareness.
Yeah, that one's not his fault.
No, I mean, Clay just knows when to shoot at the right time there, understands how to line up that shot. So now AKU with a start advantage here as they look to get the spike down onto B. Looks like Just Underscoring will try to stop them. JP2 as well, but Miko gets the second kill rather onto Vanguard. Here comes Just Underscoring though, pushing through, may be able to find Spook, but Kairos finds the first kill, and now Just Underscoring finds Havik. So 3v3, now a 3v2 here for the attackers. Man. Spook finds that kill onto JB2. Just Underscoring lurking, gets taken down by Spook, takes the wrong angle. Kairos finds the revenge before going down to Clay. AKU prevent Elysium from running away with this one. Tie us back up at 5.
This is a close game.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, the rounds certainly are bloody, so it can be difficult to say who's truly getting the edge. But yeah, so close now. 5v5, certainly not the first half Elysium would have wanted here, but keeping themselves close to maybe move into a fortuitous second half on attack. AKU now with a slight economic advantage. Kairos takes big damage there already in C-Site, and that's going to force the execute from AKU, but get greedy with a massive double kill.
Oh, I love a Stinger 2K like that, where you just get to hold the trigger and people keep walking into it. It feels so good.
Yeah, AKU now, what was such a simple round for them to win is no longer, as Get Greedy opens the door for Vin Cutie to follow up onto Miku.
Oh, man.
And now Elysium with a big advantage here in the 11th round.
Give me the good Stinger play. Oh, I love it. And yeah, that's really unfortunate. Spoog about to get wiped out there. Clay all by himself, 38 HP. At that point, just grab that ultimate point, get yourself a consolation prize. You know what I mean?
He's running out of time to do so. Elysium on the hunt now for this last member of AKU. Plenty of time remaining for them to find the kill as well. And Elysium, what looked to be dicey for them, what has looked dicey for either of these teams throughout this whole first half, once again get themselves the lead. And I don't think AKU's been able to take the lead yet in this game.
Okay, Clay at least able to get himself that point like I suggested.
He was patient, took his time.
Capitalizing off of that second smoke coming through from Get Greedy there, but gonna try to peek up. Get Greedy gets rewarded with a 3K there. Clay gets himself a few more ultimate points for his trouble, but Riot, please, come on.
I'm just happy we have the baton lightsaber, the bonk. If we get to see a kill with that this week, my life is complete. I will officially have seen everything. We already got the knife kill earlier on in the first round of group stage, but unfortunately was just with a normal, standard knife.
That's boring. Come on.
I don't care.
We want to see someone
use a sword like Clay. Clay's got a full machete in hand. Oh, but Kairos using the bow and arrow takes down Marty, and once again Elysium find themselves an advantage here to start off this round and in a prime position to get themselves the lead going into the second half.
Shout out to It's Gamer Doc in the chat. He's doing the Lord's work.
It's Gamer Doc is my favorite superhero.
Dude, he's literally a superhero. He's out there saving the Valorant scene.
I just imagine It's Gamer Doc has like oh goodness, what are the eyes from Naruto?
I'm not a Naruto person, so I can't answer that question.
Chat, help me out.
Shout out to Anti-Cheat PD on Twitter. They really do good work policing the cheating allegations coming in, working with Riot, doing a lot of that work. But Spike coming down here, ultimate coming out for Clay on AKU here. A bunch of kills coming out across the board. Spook finding one onto JP2. 3v3 now, just underscore. Rick Greedy gets 2 big kills there. Wow.
Kairos follows up to close out the round in Elysium. It looked dicey for them at times, but they have maintained the edge here over AKU. Have to say that much, as AKU have been unable to get a lead thus far here in this second game of the group stage, and now Elysium on the attack with a prime opportunity to close this one out.
There.
Yeah, Get Greedy doing a really good job here for Elysium, just underscoring, and Kairos both trying to do their part as well. We'll have to see how this attack works out for Elysium now that sides have swapped.
Yeah, and we often talk about Reyna as an agent that if whoever's playing Reyna can't get going frag-wise, it's not an agent that's very useful at all. And right now, Marty having a tough time getting going in this round will have to change the tide here if they want that pick to really pay off dividends here. Marty trying to find an edge in here through mid. Elysium not revealing themselves quite yet, but look at this push from Marty. Could have the angle, but decides to go through window.
Marty.
Oh goodness, Marty gets the kill onto Kairos before getting sprayed down by Just Underscore, and so at least a 1-for-1 trade there for AKU. But now they are spread that much thinner, and Elysium send their 4 remaining members on over towards A short. Looks like they'll run straight into the lens of the camera of Miko, and they will. Miko has the angle here.
Big.
See what they can find. Find some damage, finds the kill. Can they find 2? No. JP2 gets the kill, and so now the numbers remain even here as the spike goes down for Elysium.
Yeah, 3v3 now. AKU Valorant trying to move in. Satchel coming through. Oh my goodness, the right click's coming through there for Havik, able to get himself one before. Wow, Clay finishing off the round.
Then almost clutched that one out, but Clay keeping AKU alive in this one. Reduced that deficit down to 1 round, and they're in a good position to tie it up.
Sorry, we're broadcasting live from Game Arena, so that means we have people in the facility playing some games, and I just heard a righteous scream. It was really funny.
Yeah, there's this one guy playing Overwatch. He is having a tough time.
He's on the struggle bus today. Shout out to that dude playing Overwatch. Playing some looks like Reinhardt.
Trying his heart out. And so are AKU.
Shout out to you tank players out there struggling your hearts out.
So now AKU with a prime opportunity to tie this one up at 7. As Elysium just pistols in hand here. Veek could find themselves a lot of damage if Elysium aren't careful, sending out the recon drone first. Does get spotted out as Veek finds the damage. Here comes the push,
Oh my
and
goodness,
here
he
comes
got
the
himself.
kills.
Oh, and Clay on the backside picks him up. 2 more. 1 member of Elysium left. Get greedy all by himself. Gets wiped out. AKU destroy Elysium.
Wow, and
That's a clippable round right there.
I mean, yeah, that will fit nicely into a short window of time. Elysium not lasting very long in that one, but in response, do get the 5 Phantoms on their end, certainly showing their preference as to which fully automatic rifle they prefer. AKU, on the other hand, will be 5 Spectres. So Elysium, if they want to regain the lead, now is the time. Otherwise, AKU could find themselves their first lead of the match.
Kairos is actually 100 credits off of full shields rather than light shields.
That hurts.
Yeah, has a light shield, has 500 in his inventory.
Oh, Marty still being so aggressive here. Hasn't been deterred despite some of these pushes not paying off.
Yeah, it
Find the edge.
doesn't really matter for Marty which side he's on. B belongs to him.
Definitely making that known, defending it with his life. Showing forward once again that B mid area. Havik now more pushed up, but it looks like Elysium will send their members on over towards A. Spoog and Miko there for AKU, ready to greet them. But let's see who blinks first. Get greedy, sets up the paranoia, but here comes Just Underscoring. Too soon. Miko gets the spray down for practically free before.
And
oh my
Spoog
goodness.
hid in that corner. Get greedy, walked right by him, and he didn't even look. That's the definition of his name.
Got
so
entirely
greedy.
too greedy.
That was so greedy.
Just ran forward, trying to get the revenge for his fallen teammate, but it's going to be Spoog and Havik who win out this time. Havik gets themselves a double kill as well, and AKU take their first lead of the match.
Gone here.
Clay having an absolutely monster game thus far, 17-7-7. No one even close to that KDA-wise.
And since AKU kept 3 members alive, they were actually able to grab 3 Phantoms off the ground from Elysium off of that huge buy.
So yeah, now AKU with a huge amount of economic power in terms of the banks of Clay, Spoog, and Havik. That is going to be enough money to last them a while. So Elysium with it all to do with 5 stingers in hand here. Oh, and that's going to be big paint shells there. Already finding big damage. So Elysium with the gun disadvantage now and a health disadvantage. And Marty capitalizes, gets that kill onto Get Greedy. Here comes the shock dart from Clay. Can't connect this time, but Elysium forced to back away for now. Clay trying to spot them out, does so. So now a huge amount of intel for AKU, but they don't pinch down. They hold back onto site, making Elysium come to them. Kairos is going to have to scout out here before they can do anything. Less than a minute remain.
They do have the run it back available if they want to try for that, but oh my goodness, Havik just gets wiped out. Ben Cutie had that ultimate, but not able to proc it, just gets wiped out. Clay has his ultimate available also. AKU looking much better on this defense.
Just underscoring picks up that Phantom, gets the kill with it as well, and so Elysium get themselves onto equal footing numbers-wise, and even up the gun power discrepancy.
And they're actually all running over to A.
left.
Yeah, I was gonna say they've caught AKU sleeping a bit, as there's no members of the defense here on A. Now they run over. Here comes the Hunter's Fury. Oh, just misses Just Underscoring. Just Underscoring able to dash away, but finally gets sniped down by Clay. The tripwire coming in clutch for Clay.
And JP2 at 4 HP here, going to be in a difficult position.
JP2 just 4 HP remaining there. Kairos doing what they can with the shock darts.
Oh my God,
Kairos
shock
with a
dart
big
kill.
double kill.
Kairos is a monster, not able to finish off Miko, but a shock dart kill, swap into the stinger, finishing one off. My goodness.
That is the definition of a hero play if I've ever seen one. Just didn't pay off completely for Kairos. Kairos doing absolutely everything they could do. Despite that, AKU able to get the defuse down, and now Clay picking up the Odin of all guns, looking to add even more kills to that tally of 18. On the opposite side for Elysium, Just Underscoring gets the op in hand finally, so we'll see if Elysium can use that to get themselves back into this game, but AKU have taken 4 in a row, and now are just 4 rounds away from winning this match.
Yeah, it's actually been a perfect second half here for AKU Valorant. Elysium hasn't been able to find anything, and Just Underscoring gets absolutely chunked to start the round. Has that operator, but it almost doesn't even matter now. Has to be super careful about his peaks being so low. He's at 5 HP.
Wow, the Odin buy already paying off for Clay and Spades, able to get down the Opper for AKU to such low, or excuse me, for Elysium down to such low HP. Marty looks here to defend this B site from this push from Elysium, but it's going to be Havik with the rocket trying to find damage, doesn't find the kill, does take the run it back down. So now Elysium forced away from the B site, and Kairos finds the snipe onto Marty. These Hunter's Furies have been so deadly from either side.
Yeah, and things are looking much better for Elysium now, but they still have to be very careful. They're sending a bunch of members over to C now. And AKU, 3 members alive, 1 member at half health though. Just Underscoring still at 5 HP.
Yeah, somehow staying alive. Spoog able to avoid being directly spotted out, but Elysium get the spike down regardless. Now AKU in a 3v5 retake. Oh, and Havik takes big damage and gets shot down by JP2. Vin Cutie finds the kill on Miko. Just Spoog remaining. Gets the kill onto his rival Omen, Get Greedy, but that's all he'll get. Elysium stop the bleeding and now get themselves within 1 round of AKU.
Yeah, Spoog just wanted to make sure that Elysium didn't get that flawless round. So we'll be able to shut that down. Wasn't able to take the op off of Just Underscoring there, though. Would have been a nice consolation prize, and it always feels really good to keep yourself alive at single-digit HP.
Seriously, and I mean, that was so early, too. I mean, that was within the first, like, 15 seconds of the round that happened to Just Underscoring. The Odin from Clay finding big damage, but ultimately not finding any kills. AKU with a decent amount of money still left in the bank. We said they got themselves into a opportune position economically earlier, but now the funds are starting to dwindle.
That's what happens when you buy 2 Odins in a row.
Yeah, I was just going to say. They are certainly still opting for the most opulent of buys. Clay still opting for that Odin. See if they can get the kill this time rather than just the damage. Marty once again staying aggressive on that Reyna, pushes forward but takes a flash to the face, gets sprayed down by Vin, and AKU find themselves on the back foot as the ult comes out from Elysium, spotting out the remaining 4 members of AKU. Elysium take their time with this one, not ready to force the issue.
Yep, should be a slow round to come out for Elysium. Able to get some intel from AKU there. Clay hitting the dart.
It's certainly an interesting crosshair. Literally just that small red dot, nothing more, nothing less.
Oh, he knows where he's aiming.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be told. Just underscoring doesn't need to be told where Havik is, because Havik is dead through the wall. Just underscoring finding that snipe. And now Elysium with a 2-member advantage as they send the attacking side on over to A. No one from AKU there to greet them just yet, save for a camera from Miko. There goes the push from Elysium. Miko will be able to get that intel before the camera gets taken out, but that's not going to stop Elysium from getting the spike down. I'd have to imagine AKU might want to save here, but they're still pushing themselves forward for now. Don't think we'll see an attempted retake.
Found them.
Clay, though, really eager to try and prove me wrong. Tries to find some damage through the smoke there with the Odin. Backs away for now. And Elysium tie this one back up at 9.
Yeah, good round there for Elysium. Able to get their 2nd round in a row. And they're finally able to make some stuff happen in this second half. They were, it was looking rough for them for a while. But if they can keep this momentum rolling, keep this, keep these points coming, they might be able to get themselves into that double digits area, get themselves to that match point territory, but have a lot of work to do first.
Yeah, I mean, AKU had a 4-round win streak and quite a big bank as well, but now are put in a rather awkward position for their next buy. I think they'll have 1 more round of rifles in hand, maybe 1 SMG on the side as well. Havik actually will be able to pick up the op. I believe Clay bought that for him. So this is kind of turning into do or die time for AKU. They can't win this round. They'd likely be forced back onto an awkward buy, and Elysium will be in position to close this one out.
And we do see Operator. Oh my goodness, look at the Omen's health on Elysium. Already at 5 HP. 13 HP. Oh, get greedy. That wall bang onto the B window coming through from Omen. I'm sorry, from Sova with the Odin, rather.
Right.
And knew exactly where Get Greedy was going to be.
Clay trying to catch someone being a little too aggressive here towards B mid. Don't think they'll oblige him quite yet, though Get Greedy is so low. It wouldn't take much to take him down. Elysium considering their options. Looks like they want to pinch in onto B site, and they do. Vin Cutie wins the trade over Clay. Clay not able to capitalize with the Odin once again. So forces his team into a bit of a retake position, but Elysium are hunting the remaining members of AKU as the spike goes down. Get Greedy gets the kill onto Spoog. Spoog just not looking the right way. Marty finds some revenge onto Vin, but AKU look without a chance to stop Elysium from taking the lead.
Yeah, Marty picked up another kill with that ultimate. Has the Empress moving, but Get Greedy's been looking so good. He will fall 2v3 now. They need to defuse this spike, just underscoring with that Operator watching over it. And now, yep, we just saw that angle, so we knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
It's a feels bad situation in Elysium. Get themselves a 2nd round, move themselves into double digits, and they are feeling good.
Yeah, Elysium, it looked tricky for them at the start of the second half, but they have recomposed themselves now, having taken 3 in a row. And AKU now in an awkward position economically. A Bulldog coming out for Clay. Actually an Ares, it looks like. So this could be one of the last rounds that AKU is able to get some sort of guns in hand.
I think if you're AKU, just opt to save here. Because if you lose this, then you're not looking great for Econ for a match point.
They did not save.
Yeah.
I agree, though. I think they would have to have saved here, but they will still be able to get a full buy regardless of how this goes down.
Definitely just gonna make it rougher for themselves.
Yeah. So, but if they can get this thrifty win here, retie this one, does look to be a smart move on their end. We'll see how it pays off. Get greedy, looking to punish them. Pushes aggressively towards B mid, trying to find an angle onto AKU. Havik on the other side on this C long in a nice position here to find a multi-kill if Elysium aren't careful peeking around this corner.
Love some dirty judge play, but Vin
Joke's over. You're
Jinxed
dead.
it. No. Vin Cutie with a rather easy looking kill there onto Havik. Opens the door for Elysium onto the C site. Now AKU look almost powerless to stop them. Get greedy. Gets a kill. Gets 2 onto Clay. Now just 2 members of AKU remaining against the 5 of Elysium.
No more charges left.
yeah, really rough position here for AKU, but even rougher is the fact that they spent for this.
Yeah, and didn't even get a kill.
Yeah, and we knew it was going to happen. Like, we knew they were going to lose the round.
Yeah, Elysium not really the type of team to drop too many thrifty rounds, so it didn't seem like it was the move for AKU. But as we said before that round started, they are still able to get full armor and rifles in hand. No op, though, on the side for AKU. And now AKU with what could be... Oh, I actually stand corrected. They do get the op in the hands of Clay. So AKU completely even on firepower, actually with the edge over Just Underscore, and who doesn't have armor for some reason. Has 8,500 credits in the bank, and I don't believe he bought armor. Is that a bug?
No, that's just, it's a mental bug.
Oh, wait, no, Just Underscore does have armor.
Oh, does have armor.
Yeah,
okay.
so that was just a visual bug.
Was a visual bug.
So he does have 50 armor. For whatever reason,
that's
scoreboard not showing that, but that's all right.
Thanks,
I would rather that be the case than Just Underscore and having not bought armor in that round.
No, for
that
sure.
would have driven me crazy. But AKU now on completely equal footing in terms of firepower up against Elysium. Elysium send all 5 members over towards A site. Here comes the ult as well from Just Underscore.
And honestly, if AKU can't win this round, I don't think they win this game.
No,
I think this
game's over, yeah.
Yeah, this is an easy closeout for Elysium if they're able to win this, and they're just given a plant on A. AKU Valorant on the back foot. Marty gets wiped out to start the round. Big wallbang headshot there for K-Bros. 5v4 with 2 ultimates available for Elysium. The ultimates available for AKU don't help them out at all. There's a teleport, there's a hat available, doesn't matter. Shots coming through across the board. 2v3 now. And Elysium are going to be on match point.
Yeah, AKU, despite finding a couple kills, they're forced to back away from the retake to keep this op alive. And the game plan just not panning out for AKU this time around. They looked so dangerous at the start of this half, picking up 4 in a row, but now it's going to be 4 in a row for Elysium, and Elysium on to match point.
Match point.
And I think the wildest part about this second half is the fact that the operator has been better on the attack than the defense here on Haven.
Yes.
Just Underscore has been so good on this attack op, and it's really come around his play in the B zone. He's fought around the middle of the map so well, really defending that window. When they have planted on B, like I've said, my criticism around B is the fact that people don't defend it well, but he's defending it so well.
Yeah, Just Underscore, certainly a standout player here in this one. See if that's enough to bring Elysium over the finish line here. 1 round to go for them. If AKU can't stop them.
And honestly, if you're Elysium, I think that you can just wait out. Like, you can wait out this round as long as you want. Because the longer you wait, the more the AKU is going to be afraid and start to make bad decisions.
Yeah, AKU spread rather thin across the 3-site map, but Spook almost finds the damage onto Just Underscore and just millimeters away from hitting there. Neither team able to find a shot, and meanwhile, the double kill comes out for AKU. So AKU trying to keep themselves alive in this 4v3. Havik so aggressively pushed up here, comes out with a satchel charge, finds the damage, but gets taken down by Get Greedy. Now a 3v3.
That was a beautiful dash for Justin, getting himself away as soon as he saw Havik there. But this is a 3v3. Health bar is about even across the board. Vin taking down Miko to start us off. Marty able to get himself a kill onto Justin. Oh, Clay taking down Vin. This is a 1v2. Get Greedy all by himself. Spike not even down.
Wow.
Oh, man. AKU able to get themselves that super important win there.
Yeah, I mean, that was do or die. No doubt about it for AKU, and AKU this time around decide to do. So now still staying alive, but Elysium still on match point, still with a full buy in hand. On the other side for AKU, have Miko rather reduced down to that Spectre, so a slight disadvantage here for AKU. They tried to keep themselves alive and force this one into overtime. Just underscore and wastes no time pushing forward mid here. Doesn't find anyone peeking garage. Elysium, meanwhile, send 4 members to scout out the A side of the map. Get Greedy. Not getting spotted out quite yet, I don't think, by the camera of Miko. Elysium, though, still exploring their options. AKU spread rather thin for now.
And Elysium just trying to figure out where they want to go on this map. Get Greedy here. Hanging out on ramps, but a decent crossfire setup here for AKU Valorant on the A.
Sends the smoke over towards the B garage area, trying to make a bit of a fake, but here comes the execute from Elysium. It's going to tell AKU everything they need to know. It's all on A. Here comes the push. Miko tries to get it done, but it's going to be Clay that finds the first kill for AKU. Now a 4v4.
30 seconds
Clay gets
left.
it done with the shock arrow once again and sends out the Hunter's Fury. Stops the plant for now and gets the kill on a Get Greedy. Can he find 2? No. Still finds big damage onto Vin Cutie, opening the door for his team. Here comes the showstopper. Havik, though, gets taken down as Vin Cutie tries to find some revenge. Clay pops off for the triple kill. Elysium running out of time here. Clay.
Oh, they will be able to get the spike down, but Clay with a 4K, can he ace to keep himself in the game? Oh my goodness.
I dare not speak.
I don't.
Clay! With the ace, with the clutch, AKU 1 round away from overtime. Clay playing the role of hero.
Yeah, I just put a headphone warning in chat, 'cause that's a, wow.
There was no way to contain ourselves.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you're wearing headphones for that one.
You're gonna want to turn that volume
I put
down.
that warning in chat. They'll see the chat before they hear us talking, so.
Absolutely monster stuff from Clay onto a KDA of 25, 11, and 9. Not even moving around in spawn, certainly taking a second to recollect himself after the ace clutch.
I need to recollect myself after that one. Wow.
Yeah, I need to go, like, take a walk.
Yeah, I was about to say, I need to go for a walk. My heartbeat's
deep breath. Like, oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. What a match we have on our hands. Elysium took 5 rounds in a row after a 4-round streak from AKU, but unable to get that 6th round and now have dropped 2 to AKU. And now AKU 1 round away from overtime. Elysium 1 round away from victory.
Look at that KDA from Clay. 25, 11, and 9. Absolutely popping off.
It really does not get better than that. I don't think.
That's a 3 KDA.
That's gross. Really, really awesome stuff from Clay. And I have to say, I mean, I wouldn't say too many negative things about anyone in this match. I would say Marty had a tough time getting going in the earlier part of the game, but I would say really important positioning from both Marty and Miko has really paid off for AKU. Miko as well with the intel gathering has been really, really important for AKU to capitalize off of some of these big plays. So we are in just a bit of a pause right now. I know Miko, I believe, having some connection issues there, so no worries there. Get everything sorted there. Perhaps the router set itself on fire after Clay's ace.
Yeah, after that one, he might have just thrown his computer. Who knows?
And it hit the router? Maybe
no,
the
he just picked up the tower
the
and
whole
launched
tower?
the tower.
A poor reaction, I would say, to your teammate clutching around for your team, but we certainly all make mistakes. I can attest to that. Miko, it does look now, has been able to make a purchase, so we will be looking to get going here shortly. But what a performance from AKU. They struggled to find a way into the first half. They kept it close, to their credit, but Elysium kept them from ever getting a lead there in that first half. But AKU came out swinging in the second half, taking 4 in a row from Elysium, and they look set to close this one out, but Elysium put their foot down and put together that 5-round streak to bring themselves onto match point. But AKU hit those 2 rounds that were on match point, keeping themselves alive, now just 1 round away from OT. Elysium
Revealing area.
spread out towards A and B mid for now. AKU not changing their approach, save for Clay, who gets so aggressive up on A long. See what he can find with the op there. Decides to back away for now.
Take flight.
AKU, other than that push from Clay, playing this fairly standard. Elysium pushing towards mid for now, keeping their options open. Marty holding a tight angle here, as well as Havik in garage. See who blinks first.
Yeah, this is so close. It's either going to overtime or this is over right now. So, wow.
Joke's over. You're
Run it
dead.
back, getting popped. Vin moving in, trying to find something. Blind going out in onto B, but Marty taking down Kairos to start it out. Elysium already on the back foot. Nothing coming off the back of that run it back.
The hunt begins.
Empress
So now,
getting popped by AKU and all the members of AKU moving into collapse in onto B.
Spike planted.
Spoog about to find himself JP. Oh my goodness, gets a big kill onto JP2. Just underscoring, finding one before he goes down. Clay taking that kill out. Oh my goodness, Havik at 3 HP. Elysium on the back foot. This might be going to overtime, but get greedy. He's at 8 HP. 10 HP on Clay.
Revealing area.
oh man, it doesn't get closer than this. The recon bolt will spot out Get Greedy, but Clay has to restart that defuse. I don't know if it got to halfway. Clay peeks it. Oh, spraying. He's going to have to stick it here. Eventually he does have it to halfway.
Oh my
but
goodness!
Get Greedy gets the win.
He should-
Elysium. Clutch it out.
Should have stuck the defuse.
Oh man, I mean, I don't even know how to make that call, honestly. Like it. Oh man,
I think
I
the
don't
one
even
thing,
know.
I think the one thing that we've seen in VSS that
you gotta stick it. Yeah.
always stick the defuse.
Yeah, I've seen that work out more often than not. So yeah, when in doubt, stick the defuse. Elysium, prevent Clay from sticking the defuse, eventually taking the win there, but not for a amazing effort from AKU. Really, really impressive stuff from them. Be interested to see who our match MVP is. I have to believe it's gonna be Clay.
Yeah.
27, 12, and 9 there. 315 combat score. Really, really impressive stuff. Big ults finding big damage for Clay there. No one else even close.
Pulling out that perfect 3 KDA. Can't complain about that.
Yeah.
Really good for him. Had some really good ultimates, except for no, it wasn't him. It was the other Sova that shot his teammate. That
Yeah.
was really funny. We almost had our first friendly fire here.
That would have been
on
fun.
VSS.
That would have been a lot of fun.
Yeah, really fun game. But we are gonna take a little bit of a break as we get ready to move into Game 3 of the group stage. Don't go anywhere.